After the events of Asgard and Jotunheim, Eivor must live Havi's most epic mythological adventure yet. The warlord Surtr, leader of the Muspels and supported by the Jotnar, has conquered the dwarven realm of Svartalheim. But this is not the end of his ambitions. It is up to Havi to uncover the dark truth behind Surtr's ultimate goal and put a stop to his deadly schemes before it is too late. In doing so, the High One must face not only the full might of I can't remember how to pronounce that, but the greatest enemy of all, fate. Return to Ravensthorpe to start the next chapter of Havi's saga. Well, we're already in Ravensthorpe, so hello everybody.
An island of calm in this turbulent land. But my vision of fire still troubles me. It would be good to rest beneath my dear old tree. I've always found peace there in the past.
Alright, so hello everybody, welcome back to some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you can see, we are outfitted, and the reason for that is because I was an idiot and tried to record this part now I think it's 4 days ago, which was 2 days before the actual DLC got released. But because I bought the DLC, I got the Twilight Pack, and they actually added a new tier that your weapons and armor in that could get to, called Divine. The weapon was free to go up to Divine, and I'm wearing the Twilight armor, which came with it, which can also go up to Divine, but we need to actually do the DLC to get the stuff to upgrade that. So yeah, happy to be back in some Assassin's Creed. Hopefully I will remember how everything works. It looks like an interesting DLC. I have played it a little bit since the last time you guys saw me. I think I talked about it in one of my videos. I don't remember which. But I was doing the Tombs of the Fallen that they released, and since that it didn't seem to be super interesting, I just did the 4 that there was, or 3, I guess. They don't really count the 1. Still hasn't released the rest of them, though. They haven't released the rest. I really expected them to release the rest of them as a free update before this came out and have it tie in somehow. But it looks like it's
with mistletoe. When did that happen?
also, he always found whatever sitting beneath this tree. Never saw this tree before in the entirety of the game. But yeah, apparently this, at least Dawn of Ragnarok, I don't know whether or not, I don't know how big this is. I don't know how long this is. But here we go. Let's see. It's all going to be visions, which is a little shitty, but we'll see how they do.
Branches soothe me, and may all thoughts of chaos fade.
Dream of yours, Baldr, do not fret. How can it be a vision of death when you are immune to death? As for Ragnarok, it lurks far in the future, and when it comes, you have my pledge. I will safeguard you and all those we love. Ragnarok is not for us, it is for everyone else. Odin, speaking to Baldr not so long ago. Oh, I'm not even a fast reader, and I got through that. Okay. They're really giving you a lot of time to read those 3 sentences, man. Well, I guess it's 4 sentences technically, but maybe 5. Whatever. Point is, they're giving you way too much time here. And I don't want to skip, because if I skip, will it just skip to after this writing goes away? Probably not. Yeah, that was way too long.
Hurry! We are nearly there.
Peace, Frick. It will do us no good to arrive at our enemy's doorstep exhausted.
Surtr has our son, fair Baldr, fallen to treachery. Does that mean anything to you?
It does, and Surtr will pay a heavy price for it. We do not serve our cause by reckless haste. The tyrant of Muspelheim acts with purpose, and I would know the web he weaves before I'm caught in it.
So speaks one who never nursed our babe at the breast, nor held him as he slept. You were warming your wife's bed while I nurtured your son.
You were only too keen to send him to my care, and Freya's, when the call of adventure became too great to resist. Now dampen your heart fire. Captive he may be, but there's nothing in the Nine Realms that can harm Baldr.
There is one thing. Pick up your heels.
Yeah, mistletoe can kill him.
Baldr was too mighty to be captured by force. I sense Loki's hand in this.
As do I. Yet still the wretch refuses to confess. That is why he waits in fetters for our return. Chained by my own hand, as I chained his son.
As he has chained ours in turn.
If he is truly conspiring with Surtr, he will know my everlasting wrath.
Will he, Havi? Or will you forgive him once again, so he may wreak more misery upon us? You love your dear blood brother too well, when he has brought you nothing but pain.
We have brought each other pain.
Havi, look!
Burned. Their corpses left as food for the crows. A dark omen indeed.
Come. There is no time to waste on the dead.
So yeah, my Norse mythology was never my strong suit. So, but like,
rallied the whole of Asgard when the Muspels invaded Svartalfheim.
And you should never have let our son come here.
He sought to prevent this war. Was that not a worthy goal? As for Asgard, the Builder's treachery was still fresh. We needed to rebuild, honor our dead. There was little appetite for further conflict.
I recall you said the same when Surtr invaded Alfheim. Now the elves are no more.
Now you dredge up ancient history?
You should have intervened, Lord of Asgard. Then and now. Instead, Surtr has grown too bold, and our son may be the cost of it.
Do not say so, Frigg. We will find him yet.
so yeah, like my knowledge I'm gonna say is probably mostly based on God of War at the moment,
What have
or
you
Norse
done?
mythology.
The city lies in ruins.
Yeah, it
This
does.
is worse than I thought.
Rock's
I've
floating.
put this land to flame and sword.
Baldr. He is nearby, Havi. I feel it.
You feel it?
The bond of mother and child. Something you will never understand. Now follow.
Because in God of War, Freya is Baldur's mother. Now, granted, he did say that
Where
she
is
sent
he?
Baldur to live with him in Freya,
way?
so
Maybe this?
These buildings stand hollow. No one is here.
Then we have nothing to fear. There! Inside that house. He has been here. It is so faint.
Are you sure?
Can't you tell? Come. He must have gone this way.
because yeah, I have no idea who this Frigg woman is. Like, not a clue.
That building! Hurry!
I see no sign of Baldr.
No, but the essence of him lingers. It is stronger here than before. Do not slow, Havi. We are on his trail.
If this instinct is true, let us follow it further.
Where are you, my son? If they have harmed a hair on your head.
Keep faith, Frigg.
Suspicious
We'll
flower.
find him safe. You'll see.
I mean, he can still die. I mean, all of you gods can. Although they do have the whole resurrection thing on
This
some of the
city broods
mythologies,
beneath a
or on
cloak
some of the
easy
stories.
silence. Where is the enemy?
Concern yourself only with our son. He is close. I feel it now.
Although, to be fair, the whole constantly resurrecting thing might be Marvel.
He was here. The smell of his skin, his hair. It's as if he left but a moment ago.
There may be other signs. Keep watch. I will look upstairs.
It's weird
What
to
is
see
this
this game in
place?
first person like that. I mean, I know that wasn't first person, it was just my camera was against the wall, but like...
Dried blood. Could it be his?
Well, you said nothing could hurt him. Now, once again, in God of War, he could very well be hurt and killed, just not permanently until, mistletoe. But, I mean, generally, if you say that somebody can't be hurt, that means that they can't bleed. I mean, we got a cage over here. Nothing to examine, but I remember where my Odin sight thing is.
Was it you, dear brother?
Do not even bother trying to extract teeth or pluck his eyes. He cannot be harmed with fire, nor iron, nor any of your more imaginative tools. No, instead seek the oak, take the golden sickles, harvest from its branches. He is impervious to all but that. Of this I have no doubt.
Havi! They're here! The enemy is upon us!
I should Muspels. Freak! I'm coming!
Alright, time to test out this new axe. Now, I do have a thing that does like fire damage as part of this Twilight set, but like these guys look like fire wouldn't do a whole lot.
Where is my son, demon?
He waits at my master's pleasure. There. But maybe not so fair as you remember.
Havi! More of them! Gorge your blade!
You will burn, Asgardian! Done with you! Out of luck.
That's right, I remembered what my parry button was. May have taken, me getting smacked in the face for it, but
They have him in the keep, Havi!
Let no lackery of Surtr stand in our way.
So yeah, like I said, I have like fire something that has to do with my armor. I guess I never really showed you my armor, but I also can't get into my...
They're coming from everywhere!
You will never reach our master. This city will be your tomb.
Okay, so don't step in lava.
Going to feed the world.
Am I?
Your skull.
Oof, good night. I love that one. Just picks him up and by the like an axe in the neck and slams him to the ground. That's great. Well, that doesn't mean I needed to see it again, game, but I mean... I don't know, do we go for stairs or do we just climb? I feel like we go for stairs. I know we can climb, I don't know about Frigg. Goodbye to that one. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now, technically Ragnarok can't be stopped, right? So, even if we make it to Surtr, we either have to lose, or we'll win, but then like in the cutscene afterwards we'll lose.
Baldr!
Havi. You came. As I knew you must. It's been too long since you and I crossed blades.
Then let's make this the final.
Oh, don't worry, High One. Neither you nor I are fated to die today. And so it begins again.
Now, if only I could remember what any of my abilities were.
Each injury you have done, my son, you will feel them tenfold.
Oh, no, that one not gonna work against him.
Nothing but your empty breath. Do you falter, Lord of Asgard? You should never have come to my hall. Blustering fool.
Close your mouth.
You seek to thwart fate.
Oh, damn it. God, this stupid lava shit he keeps putting on the ground is nonsense. God, so much fucking dodging that I actually can't keep up with it.
Surrender, my son.
Keep talking, High One.
How does that count as a hit?
You're as weak as your words.
Are they now?
Havi! Behind you!
You look like you could do with a lie down. You want to watch this?
No.
We must kill the High One.
He's not fated to die today.
My
Well, I see round one with Surtr went well, and I imagine that that's probably, like I said, going to be how it ends, where like we kick his ass, but then something happens during a cutscene and we end up losing. Just based off of what I know about Ragnarok. Oh, back in Ravensthorpe, eh?
The smell of death lingers in my nostrils. That was no mere dream. I must seek Valka's wisdom. Mistletoe.
Alright. So, like I said before, this Gears something fire. Increase fire buildup and speed when equipped. Ice shards on a light finisher. Lava burst on a heavy finisher. That's what it is. Finishers with listed weapon will always deal critical damage. So I increased, my critical damage as much as I could. And then we also got a bird skin, as you can see.
Old friend.
And then we also got a mount that was like a fiery bobcat or something. Oh, right. And they added some new skills, most of which are worthless. So we'll start with the warrior ones. Go all the way up here. Heal on kill. But it will only heal you if you are low on health and have no rations. And since that the odds of both of those things happening are very slim, I don't think it's worthwhile. Single hand defense. When at full health and with your offhand free, the first successful enemy attack deals no damage and knocks them back. So whether or not that would count, because like technically my offhand is free, but I'm also using a two-handed weapon, so I don't know if that counts. And it shouldn't. Whether or not it does, I don't know, but it definitely shouldn't. Then over here, if you're with your offhand free, hitting an enemy immediately after successful parry deals critical damage. Now, once again, technically my offhand is free, but at the same time, two-handed weapon, don't know if it counts. And then once again, single hand versatility. Within seconds of an ability ending and with your offhand free, using another ability from the opposite ability wheel will not cost any adrenaline. So if my offhand is free, I can use one of my melee abilities and then use one of my archer ones for free, and vice versa. Then if we go over here, we have Cunning Shot. Perform an alternate shot with any kind of bow will award some adrenaline. Which is probably the one I'm going to go for next. But the first one I'm going for here is Combat Dive, which is immune. You're immune to all damage while performing a roll, which is nice. I did not know that you weren't immune to damage while you performed rolls. So I figured I would go to that one since I've been playing as if it was already a thing. But yeah, overall, weird amount of abilities that require you to use what I'm assuming is a one-handed weapon without a shield or anything else in your other hand. It's very weird. And I don't know why they would do it. Now, once again, like I said, technically my offhand is free because I'm using the two-handed weapon, but because it's a two-handed weapon, I don't know if that counts. Now, this DLC did cost me $50, even though I already had the Ultimate Edition of the game, which is honestly kind of bullshit, but I guess it depends on how. But I mean, I got a lot of content out of the Ultimate Edition already, so we'll see how much this adds as to whether or not it was worth it.
The air hangs heavy around you, Eivor. You are troubled.
I had another dream. A vision like the last. This one full of fire.
Tell me.
I saw the god, Baldr, broken and beaten, held captive by Surtr. I tried to save him, but I was defeated and left to die in a pit of corpses. When I awoke, I found this in the fold of my clothing.
Baldr also dreamt of his own death.
This tale I know. Afterwards, his mother Threek visited everything, living or dead, and had them swear not to harm him.
But she overlooked the mistletoe bush.
And so fate had its way.
Not all visions are premonitions, Eivor. But all hide wisdom, if we have the wit to see it. Drink this, if you would know more. Then go to the sacred circle behind my hut. There is more mistletoe there. Lay the mistletoe around the circle. Light it, and stand within. We shall see what your dream has to teach you.
Okay. There. There. I don't have any fireflies to release. Do I? Oh, look at that. Apparently I did. Yeah, well, there you go. Got 3 now, apparently. Don't know when I got that, in all honesty. Alright, mistletoe.
The mistletoe is in place, ready for burning.
Let's see what's up.
Valka! What is the meaning of this? Is this some part of your ritual? The flames draw ever closer! Ah! Valka! Would you burn me alive?
If you would reach your dreams, Eivor, you must not run from the fire. You must become it.
Baldr, do you think I fear fate? No, you and I, we forge our own paths. We are fate. God, I wonder if this one's gonna take forever too. I mean, I don't know. I like stories where somebody defies fate. Because, like, as soon as it's like, oh, all this shit's gonna happen, then, and I mean, if you truly believe that you can't change that, then why does it matter? Because, I mean, it's not like everything up to that point is described to you, right? So, I mean, if it's like, oh, you're guaranteed to die in 1 year, then why would you bother to, like, do anything other than exactly what you wanted for that year? You know, like, if it was like 100% guaranteed somehow, or I guess if you just 100% believed whoever or whatever told you that, and there would realistically be no point to do anything other than exactly what you wanted. Which, I mean, maybe that's why there's, like, serial killers and shit out there. Like, criminals, like, this is gonna happen to me anyway, so why bother doing anything other than what I want on impulse?
Havi, are you well? Havi's not well.
A passing weakness. It's nothing. We should continue.
Are you sure? We could rest a while.
They kidnapped my son, murdered his mother. I will not rest till I repay these wrongs. Forgive me. You lifted me from that fly-blown hell, set me on my feet again. You do not deserve my rage.
And you do not belong among the dead. Not yet. Now come on. Your gift awaits.
You still have not told me the nature of this gift, nor why you offer it.
Its nature you will know soon enough. As to why, well, you have seen the suffering the Muspels brought to Svartalfheim.
Fire and ruin and slaughter. They made wasteland of our green meadows and enslaved those they didn't kill.
They keep your people as slaves.
Aye. Surtr works them for some dark purpose of his own. What that is, we don't yet know.
We can't fight them, Havi. Our people are broken, forced into hiding. But now the tides of fate have washed the Lord of Asgard to our shores.
I'm not your savior. I mean only to find my son and return him.
Rid us of Surtr, and you might save us nonetheless. That is why we offer you our gift.
So wait, do I have my menu now? I do not. Interesting. Because if this is just going to be a series of visions, but I mean, like, the last vision things that we had where we went to Asgard and that we still got to explore. So, I mean, and, like, we had a map and, like, collectibles and shit, like, although, come to think of it, One thing I didn't think, only 9 achievements, which is a little worrisome considering the $9 I paid for this. Now, granted, or not the $9, sorry, the $50 I paid for this. Now, granted, that doesn't mean that like the $50 I paid is just for what we're going to get these 9 achievements for. It could very well be that like the $50 covers more than that. Yeah, see, complete all territories, complete the campaign with an et gear. I don't know what the hell that is. Discover all shelters. Teleport assassinate. What? Yes, please. Reach a monolith. And then I'm assuming these 3 secret achievements are story-based. So, I mean, we do get to explore, but now the fact that it says find all the regions as far as Valhalla, I fucked that up, leads me to believe that, yeah, the $50 wasn't just for what we're going to do here. I have a feeling that well, it better cover more than that. I mean, that's like a little over half the price of a full game, so we better get at least a little over half of a full
Look
game
upon
here.
the splendor of our halls, Havi.
A sight to stir a careworn heart. In all the 9 worlds, the crafters of Svartalfheim have no equal.
I mean, it looks cool, but oh no, there we go. The walls there. I was like, but it's just like a cave that you dug out. But no, I guess there is like some actual architecture in here, but not a huge amount.
A Muspel! Oh, hammer and tongs, they're here!
They're looking for the gift.
This dolt dares to steal a gift intended for me?
Havi, you have to stop them.
With pleasure. Keep back. I will deal with this.
Well done, Havi.
Wasn't hard.
We should search around here. Hopefully with better luck than that Muspel.
Oh, I did hear something ping there.
It must be around here somewhere.
What are we looking for? I see nothing but stone.
There should be a hidden catch. It's somewhere right about here.
That is a solid wall.
Take it, Lord of Asgard. Put it on. From the dwarves of Svartalfheim to you.
This is a mighty gift indeed.
Told you they'd like it.
With this bracer, you can draw out the essence of fallen foes, steal their powers, and make them your own. Try it now on that Muspel you killed.
Oh, so is this how I'm going to gain new skills? The power is Muspelheim. So enemy carries the power of Muspelheim. While it is active, you are immune to lava, fire, damage, and explosions. You can also use it to trick most giants into thinking you are part of their kin. Disruptive actions would allow your enemies to see through the deception and expose you.
I feel it. Fire charges my blood.
Aye, but you'll need more of it before you can take on their powers. Let's keep moving.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, so it's not actually active yet.
It's the Aesir! Sound the alarm! Oh, here they come! Protect us, Havi!
Yes, Havi! Absorb the essence of those you slay to charge the bracer.
A powerful incentive to kill the enemies of the dwarves.
Aye, it's almost as if we planned it or something.
Okay, so then I can't use the ability unless I kill people from
The door's blocked!
Muspelheim.
Barred from the other side!
Calm yourself, Sparrowheart. Havi will find us a way around.
Oh, that's cool. And then like I get that little, then my cloak turns to stone. That's cool. Oh, like I really turn to stone. Better angle. Oh yeah, look at that. I guess that would explain why I can.
Muspel's power and the lava did not harm me. What other gift
Okay, but I can't turn it off to, like, save. Okay, but I can't, like, save the power by turning it off early. That's good to know. That is cool. I do like that. I do like that. Alright. So then I'm assuming that teleport killed 2 people and then fly away undetected. I have to assume that those are 2 more skills. Or 2 more of those abilities that we'll get from fallen foes. And that we'll be able to, like, sacrifice a portion of his health to a few. Oh wow, a portion? That's a lot of my fucking health. Jesus Christ.
They're taking too long. Oh, what if the Muspels got them? We're doomed.
Stop your fretting. They'll...
I knew you could do it. Didn't I tell you, Sigrun?
Aye, sure. You never doubted for an instant. Havi, your brace's magic will run dry if you do not replenish it. Look around. See if there's something here that will help you to do so. We must hurry. If the enemy found these hidden halls, they can find the shelter.
Shelter?
A sanctuary. A secret hideaway only the dwarves know. When the invasion began, our people took refuge in such places.
But the threat of discovery means we're always on the move.
Damned. Need to get on the other side.
Resources. When we returned,
Everyone was gone, leaving nothing but a secret sign to show us how to follow.
that shelter is somewhere nearby. We'd better find our companions before the Muspels do.
Another door! What have we done to deserve
Those
this?
flowers. Like the shrine they call out to the bracer. Though their voices are but faint.
The High One always finds a way, no matter the obstacle.
Obstacle? It was just the door, Sigrun. These flowers are useful when it comes to revitalizing my powers.
Okay, so the flowers don't give you as much, but they're also free. That's good to know. Yeah, like, look at how much fucking health that shrine took off me. That's fucking ridiculous.
The floor! It's gone!
If that block of stone was closer, we could make the jump. The Muspels and the fire sludge. It's everywhere.
I will move that block nearer, so we can make it across.
Thanks, Havi. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
And I never will. You saved my life not so long ago. I will forever be in your debt.
Yeah, I really wish that there was a way to shut it off.
It allowed you to take on the guise of a Muspel.
Then I shall use this new trick to my advantage. I will walk among them, yet not be one of them.
Havi, do you see those guards ahead? Well, why don't you approach as if one of them... Can you hear me up there? Then I'll continue. Havi, do you see those guards ahead? Well, why...
Well done, Havi. Now let's be on our way.
I like how they were, like, trying to explain to me how to fucking do it, the thing. When I was, like, already doing it. Like... Oh, wait, is this more health, or... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of health you lose from that fucking Yggdrasil thing. Ooh, what are these? I recognize you, bitch.
I thought I heard the mewing of an ass-eared kitten. My husband should have stamped on you when he had the chance. But mercy is no flaw of mine.
I will see red vengeance on all of you for what you have done.
And I will enjoy watching you fail. You should have stayed in Asgard.
Yeah? Boosh. And into the lava. Granted, you're immune to it, but still.
You fight well. Better than your woman, at least.
Come at me then! Let's finish this!
Oh, I'll be back. I will hunt you to the far corners of the 9 worlds. Treasure every moment, Havi, for death is at your heels. And you know not the hour it will find you.
Shenara! Damn you to hell!
You
We got the Impaler.
beat Sinmara? I never dreamed I'd see it. Fate has truly sent us a hero.
Fate bends to my will. Now, show me to this shelter of yours.
The sign they left us spoke of a hidden path. Look around in the woods. That will set us on our way.
I still don't like that I don't have maps or anything. I have to assume that I'll unlock it after we're done this section, but... Also, Sigrun is somebody back at our settlement, right? Like, I'm not... Like, Sigrun is somebody that we know, that we met in the main game. And I feel like it was a fairly important person as well, is the thing. Like, I'm reasonably certain that it's, like, an important person, but it's like... I just can't fucking...
That symbol, a dwarf mark. It points the way to the shelter.
Okay,
Let's
so
examine the map for any clues.
See
Oh,
here,
do I actually
Havi.
get my map now?
This is a map of Svartalfheim. You can see the shelter should be nearby. There are other shelters too. We only have a rough idea of their locations. But when you get close, you'll see the signs.
Oh my. Oh, we got river raids. That's interesting. I mean, this is a pretty good size map. I'm assuming this is the city that we were at. That's Asgardian Gate that we just... So this must be where that city was. We got our ass kicked. Apparently our boat is over there.
I can't wait to see their faces when we arrive. Fimbar, Hro, Oldgarot, and his dirty beard.
Fimbar still owes me 20 silver from losing at cards. Bet he thought he'd got away with it too.
Remind me never to play you at cards.
Ha! The day you part with a coin is the day the sky falls down.
Okay, let's see here.
Another! We must be getting close.
It is a hard path we walk. Well hidden.
Has to be, or else the Muspels would find it. But day by day, they're learning to read the signs.
Once that happens, no good will ever be taken. Where is the next sign? It should be here.
Okay, hang on. I need to... Oh, although that did actually give us access to our inventory and everything. So let's see what the hell this Impaler thing we got was. Mythical Atgear. Is that what this thing is? Nope. Increase critical chance, win low health, eh? I mean, there was that... Kill 30 enemies with an Atgear. Alright, well, I mean, I may as well equip it then, right? Oh, Sigrun was in God of War. Not this game. Oh, Sigrun was the dwarf in God of War. One of the dwarf brothers in God of War. Okay. I lost them, by the way. Oh, there they are. That must be them. But yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like, what the hell? Like, what's Sigurd? Also, Sigurd is your brother. Because I was going to say, that's not our brother's name, is it? But no, that's Sigurd, not Sigrun. In that case, I mean, oh, no, this way. Good God, how far ahead of me did they get? I guess we just go. I guess we go in here. Yep, good. I mean, I'm just gonna keep following the stairs, because I mean... Well... Oh wait, this looks like it could be a shelter. It's a building. Not super hidden.
Sigrun and Halstein! Well, slap my bollocks and call me an elf. You found us! And with all those Muspels on our doorstep.
You know about the Muspels?
Wouldn't be much of a chief if I didn't. Hope you didn't wear yourself out coming out to warn us. Actually, we kinda did. And who's this you've got with you?
I am Havi, called Wolfsbane, Raven Guard, the High One of Asgard.
That right. They call me Brood. Arse Scratcher, Snot Snorter, he of the crusty toe.
Havi is here because we have an enemy in common. Surtr has taken his son captive.
He fought Sinmara to a standstill. I saw it! Surtr, eh? Any enemy of that oversized stack of hearth sweepings is a friend of mine. Come inside. You two, get some rest.
Wait, Havi. Before you go, I have another gift. We would not have made it here without you.
Nor I without you, my friends. I'd say we're even.
Take this all the same. It's silica. Bring it to a blacksmith and they will put it to good use on your behalf.
Thank you, Sigrun. And you, Halstein. May our paths cross again soon.
Silica? You must have done something right. That stuff's rarer than hen's teeth these days.
The Muspels.
Aye. They seized the mines and now they guard them carefully. Bunch of overly flammable bastards. Still, if you ever need more, you're welcome to slaughter your way to one of their stockpiles.
My son is in Surtr's clutches. I have no time for diversions.
Might be you change your mind once you see it put to use. Let me show you our blacksmith.
Could have swore that's what was outside, but maybe that was the general store.
You shouldn't be here.
Salutations, Chief. Who's your friend here?
They've got too many names to remember. All you need to know is they've got silica.
And a bracer of such craftsmanship as makes my hammer arm weep with envy. That's a fine thing indeed. But maybe not so fine that it can't be enhanced somewhat. Any half-decent blacksmith should be able to help you improve it. Assuming you have the right materials, of course.
Others here will be glad of a stranger's silver. Look around a while, if you like.
You know my purpose. I have no time to tarry here.
He asks for death who goes to battle unprepared. I'll see you at the entrance when you're ready.
It's the High One!
Alright. So it can be obtained from Milna location. Okay, so mill locations. And used to upgrade the Huger Rip. Each of these locations marked with a giant water wheel. To collect silica... I mean, they're marked with a raid icon. Unless they're talking like at the location there's a giant water wheel. That would make sense. To collect silica, start a raid with your crew of Einherjar and look for silica insiders you can pillage. Okay.
Back again so soon? It seems but a moment since I saw you last.
Haven't
It's said
left
by your
since then.
kind that time passes swiftly to the beat of hammer on anvil.
Aye, and those who say it have never lifted a hammer in their lives. How can I serve?
Oh, okay. Each of these give you detailed information about attained at least once. So these provide some upgrades you can purchase for the power. A blacksmith and any shelter to upgrade, unlock upgraded versions of powers. Okay. Second Huger bars. Okay. So I'll need to upgrade that more than once then. Because I'll need 3 to do the 2 teleports and fly away. Do not inflict. Yeah, Lava Fire Giants perceive you as a Muspel until provoked. 25 seconds. Right trigger heavy attack to cause an explosion across a 5-meter radius. Okay. Increase duration to 35 seconds. So that would obviously be more useful. But in all honesty, I think this, it's so far out of these powers now. Yeah, I was gonna say these are undiscovered. This is so far obviously going to be the most useful one, but we clearly need a lot more stuff. And since I still don't have any, whatever the fuck, platinum ingots, I can't upgrade any of my stuff.
Any other way I can help?
No, because I mean, it's kind of weird that there wasn't like some kind of like cheap, like just throwaway upgrade that I could do. Also, how long have we been going? 51 minutes. This is a good stopping point though, so I think we'll stop here. So far, not an amazing DLC, but it has a lot of potential so far. Like, we haven't even got into the actual like exploration stuff or anything. It's also weird that I apparently will have, like, you see that on my map, right? Like, that's the symbol for the little kid that gives me like the daily missions and that, right? And we have stables and something else over there. I don't even know what's with the stables. Okay, you know what? Let's actually go over here and see.
You don't belong here.
Oh, they're upstairs. Since we do have a few minutes before we hit an hour. Why are you here?
I have wares to sell you.
I was wondering when you would show up. Flogging your shiny trinkets as usual?
It's good to see you too. Still, I wonder how many more times our paths shall cross like this.
A fair few, I'm sure.
Really? Though the twilight approaches?
Not for a long time yet.
You speak with the certainty of one who can see into the future.
My eye can see very far indeed.
And yet you are so short-sighted.
When the twilight comes, it will not be for me.
Perhaps you are not as unique as you like to think.
You two have a plan. For Ragnarok.
Loki has tutored me in many things, and I have put his lessons to good use in ways that not even he could ever dream of.
He has misled many.
You most of all, from what I hear.
You speak above your place, imp.
Then let me get back into my place, I won. Care to buy any shiny trinkets, as usual? I am always happy to relieve you of your hard-found opals. And if you have no opals, I can help you earn them.
Another of your schemes. Fine. Tell me what you have in mind.
There are many who envy my success, Havi. Vicious individuals who seek to sabotage my noble plans. Luckily, the sons of Vivaldi are more sympathetic to my situation. They too are eager to see my enemies brought to heel.
You mean you've bribed them?
Gold and silver may have lost their value here, but the dwarves still have needs, and I am in a position to remedy those needs. Seek out their members who are in my pay, and they will provide you with contracts.
Contracts. A clean word for a dirty task, no doubt.
Observe my outfit, High One. Note the scarf I wear. As you travel, you will meet many of my associates, clad in these same vestments. Oblige them, and you will earn a tidy sum, which you can then spend here with me.
Alright, so we got a mythical or divine heavy shield, divine hunter bow, arrow shut on impact dealing area damage around the target on a headshot, a werewolf helmet, increase speed during the day and attack at night, additional increase to stealth damage during the day and health at night. That's interesting. That's cool. A moonstone monolith, and then what, stuff for the boat that I would never buy because the odds of me actually getting the rest of the parts for it would be. Which, to be fair, is why I haven't bought, like, almost anything from that guy, even though I've had enough opals to buy stuff for quite a while. Alright, let's go check out the shop.
Oh, what in the 9 worlds is that terrible stench?
Oh, that. It's me.
Have you considered taking a bath? You smell like someone vomited on a weak old carcass and then shat on it afterwards.
No bath will cleanse the stench of shame. Are you here to trade, or to add to my misery?
Tell me of your shame.
I was a warrior once. Head of the militia, charged with keeping law in our village. Then, the Muspels came. My people looked to me to lead the defense, to give time for the others to escape. But when I saw them,
You ran.
I hid in the village cesspit. How long I lingered in that unspeakable filth, I'll never know. But when I emerged, it was all over. None survived that day. None but me. So I put away my axe forever, and tried to make myself useful down here. But though I strip my skin raw, the smell of that cesspit never leaves me. The mark of my cowardice. My curse.
Alright, let's see. Can't buy platinum, but that's not really a surprise. Throw a smoke bomb after a close range shot. Melee resistance, poison damage, fire damage, range damage. And right, Celtic card I didn't buy. Alright.
There. Now,
Yeah. Leave for my own sake.
Forgive
whatever.
me.
What do you want?
Okay, so the last thing I want to check.
You are always welcome.
Okay, so I do actually have to talk to him. Because I want to see, because this looks like a stable. No, it is. But, like, the symbol looks
Looking
different.
for a companion you can trust? Buy an animal. About the only thing you can't trust these days.
I sense a story behind your bitter words.
Oh, no doubt you have heard it before. Boy meets girl. Boy marries girl. Boy has a fling with some apple-cheeked strumpet. Girl finds out. Muspels invade the realm mid-argument. Boy and girl forced to flee to shelter where they are stuck together. Every day I have to see his cheating face. Every day I'm reminded of his betrayal. I can't get away from him. That is why I say to you, save your trust for animals. A horse won't stab you in the back. Can't even pick up a knife. Hooves, you know.
And what of the strumpet?
That, hopefully.
Okay, so I'll check the riding training just to see, but it doesn't look like
Is
there's
that
anything
all?
new. No, let's see your shop. And oh yeah, so here's the mount that came with the Twilight pack. I guess I could give myself the different horse, but I mean that is Javi's mount, right? I could also okay, so I have Rain because I'm currently Javi in a thing, but I could buy it for Eivor. Well, I couldn't because I have no money because I very rarely get enough silver to buy
that
anything
all?
unless I go on a selling spree.
I'll
Alright.
leave you to it.
So yeah, that'll be it at the for this part. I won't be doing anything in between because I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot more. The hell is that? Oh, I can wake up over there. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more tutorial type stuff to introduce us to this new place. I don't know what kind of artifacts or mysteries we'll be getting. Obviously, I'll have to do these at some point, and yeah, because I mean we'll have to meet our crew at some point to get our boat so that we can do the raids. And considering that the raids seem to be super important, although there's only 4 of them, so I guess we're going to be getting silica from other places other than that as well. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday for more.